2007, in a meth trailer in the mountains of Big Creek, West Virginia, Megan Williams, 20, thriving while black, was kidnapped and tortured by 6 who were not black. 3 of them women, 2 of them mothers, one of them a convicted murderer, an all-American family. Day 1, they entered her with stabs of fake manhood and broom handles while their breath lynched her skin as they told her, "This is what we do to niggas up here." The day stretched 1 minute longer because the sun refused to set and abandoned her to a demon night. Day 2. They fed her the waste of rats and dogs and self, making it clear who the true animals were. Day 3. Yanked out clumps of her hair because dominance is even more addictive than crank. Day 4. Extension cord around her neck until she passed out because no one had taught Megan how to die. Day 5. They passed the knife and slashed her leg. She willed her blood not to clot, but to run for help. And from the table where they held her, she unraveled her fingerprints until they dangled, allowing the last of her identity to climb down before they beat it out of her. And with no rescue from the heavens, she prayed to the mother that even God must obey. Her answer was deciding, if I am moving, then I am refusing. If I am breathing, then I am uprising. If I am alive, then I am escaping. And as they fall, I want to teach my tears to bear kamikaze witness as they hit the floor and raise the dust and become tornadoes splintering this wood back to every tree that never bore a noose. I want my hair to Medusa your tongue and suffocate you in your sleep. You want darkness, then maybe I will choke the night until it blacks out and I am truly invisible. You would never really see me anyway. And don't forget, you can't come this close without realizing that Lucifer too was once an angel. And if I'm falling from grace, then maybe I'll snatch you and make gravity my bitch and we'll plug it into hell together. My torn fingernail, the quarter moon casting full shadows as I rise up and spread eagle the earth and swallow you into the blackness you crave. Until the only white you see are the bones of enslaved African women, chiseling your epitaph into the nightmares of your children, for proving that the black in them still cannot rest in peace while the black in me is rotting above them. Do not have permission to disappear me. Day 6. Megan was not dead enough and stretched her arms out the trailer window. A boy named Eddie saw her and called the police. When they arrived, Megan limped out the door. All she could say was, "Help me." And on day 7, the prosecution rested. They decided not to charge them with a hate crime. And if you, United States, then why does this one not know how to slay dragons? We are not to blame, but we are responsible. And if Jesse Jackson wants to Emmett Till rock and we look away, we are not to blame, but we're responsible. If R. Kelly wants us to pay off his witnesses, and we do, we are not to blame, but we are responsible. If we forget that Elizabeth Smart is kidnapped every day for the rest of her life, we are not to blame, but we are responsible. And as the responsible, if we think silence means there isn't a girl crying, then we are to blame. There is always a girl crying. She's saying, "Help me."